Why are you so close to me?
Because the box is so fucking tiny.
It is so fucking tiny. Alright, guys, this is episode 26? 7?
Maybe. You know what?
Alright, so we are, episode 26.
Yeah!
Two Ninjas, One Podcast. I'm Will, also known as Half-Ass Ninja.
I'm JD, also known as S3 Prototype.
And you may notice you can see us this week. Because I'm in Dallas because we attended Gearbox Community Day for... Oh, wrong way. Borderlands 2.
Woo! Which was amazing.
It was amazing.
Thanks to our friend Nuka-Cola QT for chiming us in on knowing what's going on and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, cheers to her.
Adrian, you heard her the last couple weeks.
Yeah. So we're just going to get right down to it. On the 14th, I picked your ass up from the airport, and we went straight to the poker game. They were actually having a charity poker game.
For the Video Game History Museum, which is really cool. Google them. They had little living rooms set up all around the poker game so that you can play old school shit. So we were at a poker game playing Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo. Yeah,
we did not gamble. We don't have enough money for that.
$10 donation.
Buy our cards.
Yes, buy our shit. So yeah, we played Killer Instinct and we played Mortal Kombat. Walked around. They had all kinds of box art for Intellivision games, like Revenge of the Jedi, a game that never came out for Intellivision, but they made a box for.
Yeah, and they had a lot of old school shit on there. Really nostalgic. A lot of old school swag, like pins they used to give out for contests, and Star Fox golden jackets.
Yep, they had the Donkey Kong Country cartridge that was Blockbuster exclusive. That goes for like $10,000 on eBay now.
Yeah.
I had that shit there. I couldn't take it.
But it was a lot of celebrities were over there. We got to bump elbows with a little bit of them, or actually not even bump elbows. Just
we breathed the same air. We
saw them from afar, and they saw us.
I saw Morgan Webb from here.
She's tiny,
like a gelfling.
So is Sessler.
We have a story about Sessler. Well, he has a story about Sessler.
I have a story about Sessler, but we saw Sessler, Morgan Webb,
E from Xbox, Chris Straub, who's he works with dude from PvP, which I can't remember his name right now. It's just escaping me. Who else did we see? Real Life Lilith.
Real Life Guardian.
Yep. Gamer Next Door Joe. She's from Playboy. Which she walked in, everybody was in like black and dark colors. She had this bright red dress.
Yeah, it's like that scene out of The Matrix where everyone was walking by and it was a woman in red. Yeah, that was her because she stopped the floor, made everyone look at her cleavage, and then we were like, oh, okay, back to video games and cards.
Yeah, and I'm looking at her like, I know who that is. And it didn't hit me till the next day when I saw her. I'm like, it's her! So, yeah.
I've seen her.
That ass!
All of it.
Alright, what else we got?
A lot of the celebrities were over there to actually... don't do that. A lot of the celebrities were there to play the poker games. A lot of the developers and programmers were there just in the midst of everything. They blended in with everyone.
Yeah.
We played Street Fighter with one of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh yeah, I programmed one of the boxes. Had the box animation.
Yeah, when it pops up when you open the loot chest. But I was whooping ass on Street Fighter all night. And Bison.
We even had to start it up old school style.
Blue and and they were giving out pictures. So, this is JD's picture with a little claptrap. See him? And then this is me with a little claptrap. But our bright idea, with my bright idea that he went along with, we did an awkward prom photo. Look at it. Oh. Yeah, that was funny as hell.
that shit's gonna troll us for like.
It is gonna troll us. It's gonna troll you. You're the one laying on me. Now who's the bitch and who's the butch? Alright, so that covered Friday night. And Saturday was community. We were there at like
7:30. No,
we were there at 7. Yeah, we woke up we were there at like 8:30.
30ish.
And the line was already down the block.
Now, if you ever been to the Palladium Ballroom before, it just looks like an old warehouse and it goes down the block. And if you are within the area and you know the place, the line was already halfway to the hotel.
Yes.
That was probably a few buildings down.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to chop it up with a whole bunch of people online.
Yeah.
Some really cool
really
people.
Chill crowd.
Yeah, really controlled. A lot of the celebs came down, took pictures with everyone. Really, really cool. Everyone was really, really tame.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got a picture with
Real life Lilith and the Guardian Angel.
Yeah, in line. You'll see that on Facebook. Who else was it? The voice of Claptrap was walking up and down. Is he the same person that did Scooter?
No, two different guys.
Two different people. Okay.
Get you some.
Yeah, he did the voice there too.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as we got in there, you know,
with this sexy badge.
Yeah. It took us a while to get in there. But once we were in there, it was all Owen's Bar. They had the original swag bag. They had the original Duke throne. You remember that?
Yeah, you probably saw it at PAX's last year and all over the place.
Freddie W. had it in one of his videos too, and it was there. We took pictures in it. There was like a little psycho midget that was running around.
He was awesome. Somebody asked him who he was. He's like, I'm a psycho midget, bitch. I was dying.
Poor girl.
Yeah, awesome. But the swag bag. Let's go through the swag bag.
Okay.
First, fucking sexy as shit. Borderlands 2 exclusive Logitech mouse in the swag bag.
Yeah, they said they're not going to be selling it.
Only available if you're at Gearbox.
Or really looking out on eBay.
Yeah. Which, I'm not giving mine up, so I don't know what y'all are talking about. They gave away Aliens, Colonial Marines Avatar shirts. They say, game over, man. Which, Colonial Marines was there also, but neither of us got a chance to play because the line was dumb long.
By the time we got in there, 9 o'clock in the morning, they were already out the door. Yeah. Let alone, it was like, Colonial Marines demos were in one room. That line was already out the door to the Borderlands room already. Mm-hmm. And we were like, man, why are we stood in line to get in here?
And then I stood in line to buy this shirt.
Yeah. There was a line for the swag to buy. And
they had an awesome we didn't talk about the poster.
No.
The 30-foot poster. At the poker game, they had a 30-foot poster that you'll actually get if you get the loot chest edition, right? They said you get a small version.
Yeah, you get a small pamphlet version.
Yeah, but they had a 30-foot version where all those player characters are down in this corner, right here. I remember that reversed. But everything over here is all the enemies in the game. And that shit sold out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was not mad. It was 30, what was it, 30 minutes?
30 bucks.
To buy one, and we couldn't even get one. That was the only thing that I wanted to buy. I didn't want a t-shirt. I already got the hat. I already got everything else.
We didn't show the hat yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. But that was the only thing I wanted was that poster, and that was it. They
also gave you a golden key, which you'll also get if you get the Collector's or the Loot Hunter edition, but they gave you an extra golden key.
Yeah, anything above standard. So what I understand, it is 1 per character.
Well, no, 1 per game.
1 per game.
So if you put your Borderlands game in, only 1 character in that game is going to get whatever's in the loot key unless you trade it with people.
So,
which we just saw a video for the trade system, which looks pretty cool. And what else was in the bag? Face hugger. Look at him. Yeah, he has his out of the bag. I didn't take mine out yet. Because I'm going to torture my kids with their stuffed animals.
No. Face hugger.
Fucking awesome. Oh, super bendy legs and shit. It's alive! Yeah, but the legs all bend. Have it give you the finger.
Some guy was wearing that as a necktie.
Yeah.
Just straight up all day.
One guy had it on the back of his hat, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he was sitting at the...
Speaking of that.
Speaking of hats.
I wore that hat all day. I love this hat.
I won't be wearing this hat. I'm giving this to a
Dr. Jones!
Dr. Jones! Booty traps!
Yeah, but it's a pretty cool hat. I mean, the hats were going for like $10. And this mouse, the model that it's based off of, is like $30, $40.
And they were coming in different colors, too.
Yeah. I saw a green. I like the green one. I didn't get a green one. Alienware had a booth outside. So I got an Alienware bag.
We're signing up at the Humvee.
Pen. Gearbox pen. What else do we got? Keychains.
I'll let you go through your bag.
Alien Colonial Marines. Which, I swear to God, I thought that was the Atari symbol, but it's not. The Colonial Marine symbol. America! And Borderlands. Of course. Because it was pretty awesome. They also had an ad for the limited edition strategy guide, which if you were a VIP member and you went, you got the limited edition strategy guide. We just did the $30 pack, so we got this bag. If you just went in for the free stuff, you have nothing. So.
Yeah, there was one guy, they were giving out raffle tickets for every loot swag bag that they had.
We didn't win shit.
We didn't, yeah. I would have been talking about that shit right about now. But some guy was mad and was like, "How come they didn't give us?" I was like, "Well, bitch, you were getting in for free."
Yep. So, what else what happened at the community day? We went to the panel. Now, something important here. Gearbox panel. Okay. They talked a little bit about the game that was formerly known as Furious 4. Now they don't have a name for it yet. They're going to rename it, rebrand it, all that. They said, now we're recording this Sunday. Randy Pitchford said on Monday he's going to have a very special announcement on who is publishing, because Ubisoft is not publishing the new game anymore. Now, this is going to well, actually, we can go right into community. Oh, no, we'll come back to it. We'll touch back on it. But let's talk about the other panel first. The Borderlands panel.
Borderlands panel. If you want to watch all of it, actually, if you want to watch pretty much the whole entire day, Twitch TV actually has a good link.
4 hours or something like that?
Yeah, gameplay, and then all the other panels also preceding it, being that Aliens, Gearbox, and Borderlands. That's how it went throughout the whole day. They're just everything we're pretty much summing up on. If you want to get the long version of it, the Old Testament version, you can watch that.
But now, that was pretty much it for that. And then we got back in line for the launch party. So we're waiting in line for the launch party.
No, let's rewind that real quick. They made one...
Oh, yeah.
They made two really,
that's right.
That's right. There's 2 announcements that they did. They did an exclusive trailer, which you guys will see on Monday, which... Oh, my God.
As soon as it started, they walked around making sure nobody was recording anything, because that was going to be like this.
All I have to say is epic fist bump.
Yes.
And who was it talking? Randy? Was it Randy that was talking about?
No, it was one of the other developers. Actually, who's the voice of Claptrap, actually.
Yeah.
They went over to Japan. That's where they got the Loot Chest edition made. And he wanted something for his wife, or his girlfriend, whatever it was. And something special. So they made an exclusive, using the actual plastics and colors, a one-of-a-kind Hello Kitty Loot Chest, which you can actually see on the Twitch TV thing, and we'll put this picture up on our site. But it literally is purple and pink with little Hello Kitty pictures all over it. The damage on it is like purple damage, but it's like an official product of Hello Kitty, because Sanrio did it.
Yeah, only one in the world, though.
Yeah, all the guys were taking pictures of it. It was fucking
It was weird, because it was like 5-6 dudes holding up their phones to a Hello Kitty box.
This is horrible!
And the girl...
Real Life Little
was like, her head exploded.
Because I saw her taking pictures when we were in line, and she had this giant Hello Kitty case on her iPhone. So she's a big old Hello Kitty fan. And as soon as she saw that, she lost her shit.
She's tiny, too.
They all are. TV had 60 pounds.
Man, I should never.
And height.
Thank God it's the internet, because it doesn't add weight.
No, we just look bad anyway. Alright, but going back now to the launch party. So we're in line. And a Hummer limo pulls up, big-ass Hummer limo. Out of it, Randy Pitchford steps out. Out of it, Cliffy B steps out. And his wife, Lauren, who was wearing a pink Power Rangers dress.
Yeah, like legit dress, all diamond out, though.
Yeah. So we put later on, we're driving home from the launch party, I'm looking on Twitter, and I said, Cliffy B got out of that. He retweeted it too, which was fucking cool. But, he's like, oh, well, why do you think... Somebody was like, why do you think they're hanging out together? So I think that's who's publishing Furious 4. So, heard that shit here first. That is the cheesiest graphic I've ever seen in my life.
Don't ever do that again.
It's fucking So, yeah. I'm putting it up now. I'm going to blast it out on Twitter. I have a feeling that's the announcement you're going to hear Monday. So, there was that.
You heard it from Sunday.
Yes. A day in advance and an hour in the past. This is the time delay. But going back to now, we're at the party. The party was fucking cool.
I don't know who was that opening band that they had there.
It's actually on the back of the shirt. So if you had this badge, which was the sexy badge we showed you, they gave you this badge, which was for Extra Explosion, which was the Mad Moxie badge. I think it said Mad Moxie badge.
And you got this shirt.
Yes.
So it was Flaming Trick Subs?
The Flame Trick Subs with special guest Satan's Cheerleaders. That was the opening band. Yeah. They had cage dancers.
2 of them.
Yep. Yeah, it was 2 cage dancers.
The pair of cage dancers.
2 of them. But Satan's Cheerleaders, there were like 6 of them dancing around on stage. Then there was a magician, Rudy Cody.
Dude, bomb. I'm sorry, Randy Pitchford, you're probably good friends with him and everything. he's about 20 years, 30 years, a little too late for his prime.
His last trick was cool, though.
It was alright. A trick's a trick. You could be wild by anything, but you could tell it was a fake hand on one thing. And, he came out walking on with 4 legs, and I was like, oh, okay, I get what's going on there. But, I mean...
It's alright.
And I could do the nail and nose trick. So...
I'm going to try that later.
Yeah, you
I'm going to try nail and forehead.
Only do that trick once.
That's right. It only works once. And then the Heavy performed. Now, the Heavy is the band, if you saw the live-action Borderlands trailer, they're the band that's doing the song. And they played it live there. It's called How to Be a Man or What Makes a Good Man, something like that. I think it's called What Makes a Good Man. I'll fucking edit this. Don't worry about that. I'm going to look down my iTunes right now. But yeah, I think it's called...
What Makes a Good Man.
What Makes a Good Man. There you go. They were awesome.
They killed it. They killed it. I mean, we were up since 7 o'clock this morning preparing for this. This is damn near 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. I was enjoying them from the bar.
Yeah. I was on the dance floor, not dancing, just watching.
we can't dance. You just
Only Puerto Rican can't dance.
We just hover in motion, just
watch all the other dancers.
Yeah,
that's about it.
There were some people really getting down.
Yeah, there were. And then we left because we
wait.
Oh, right, this is your story.
So I'm sitting off to the side. My legs are dog tired, and I'm posting the stuff onto Facebook and Twitter, answering questions and stuff like that. And I look over behind me, and there's Adam Sessler,
who's tiny.
Tiny, yeah, my height, tiny with hat. But
now, before you continue, he had the same clothes on all weekend.
I was about to say that. He looked like yesterday when
the poker game.
At the poker game, same hat, same shirt. We saw him earlier the day when we were at the Alienware panel.
Yeah, and he was like running in and out of the bathroom.
In and out of the bathroom with a big old cup of coffee. But
red face.
Yeah, you could tell that dude's drunk? 100% white because he's drunk and he's red faced and he's staring at the bar just. Can I get another thing? And I tried talking to him and was like, hey man, congratulations and everything. I really enjoy your work and all. Gotta get a picture of you. And he stares at me with this dumb look like. I'm like, alright, cool. So, I tried to take a picture, phone wasn't working and everything. And then I take a step back to see what's on my phone and he gets mouthed by other people. And the poor guy, you could see him, he's about to do one of these. Yeah, where's my short round hat?
I don't know, you put it over there somewhere. There it is.
He's doing one of these. He's wearing a hat, and I look back to see. He's like, "Hey, don't worry about the picture." And he's doing one of these. He's talking. He's talking. He goes, "I gotta go."
He goes to shake your hand. He went to shake his hand and missed.
Yeah, the poor man missed. I mean, I'm granted the guy's having a great time and everything. The handshake. It went down and it just passed.
Missed. Drunk.
Polish. It was a Polish handshake.
Drunk Sessler.
Drunk Sessler. But I mean, guy's totally cool. When we saw him at the poker game, he was chopping it up with everyone. I think actually he sat down with the Atari thing.
Yeah, he was.
And he was playing with some people over there. Really, really cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like, greatest thing about Gearbox and this industry, a lot of the people at this community were super approachable. Had no issues to be like, hey, can I take a picture or talk to them or like kid around with them? I mean, when we were playing with one of the programmers, the poor guy looked tired.
Yeah,
he looked like he just finished the end credits of the game.
The one programmer that on the Borderlands panel said like typical put in 20-hour days at this point.
Yeah, I mean it's the end of the process of the game and all.
Tuesday.
Yeah, but we were.
We can show off posters.
I'm here at the Borderlands panel. They're throwing shirts and they're giving away swag.
I didn't get one of these.
Oh, I snatched it from some poor kid's hands. And I bit him in the face. I bit someone in the face. No, but they were throwing away a lot of these swag shirts and everything. It was really, really cool. Everyone was mobbed up into the front.
We're going with the posters. That's where we're going with the story.
Okay. So he goes, thanks for reminding me. He goes, hey, you didn't really hear it from me But, please don't take down any of the posters. But
The big posters.
The big posters, the framed ones. But if you see any of the smaller posters, we're going to have to take them down and throw them away anyway. So I really don't mind if you take any of these posters down. Or this poster down.
Or this one.
Or that one. No. This one's still got tape on the back of it.
Yeah, careful.
So, I mean, we got a couple posters over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine. I may give it away. Leave me a seductive comment, and I might give it to you.
Yes. Don't put it on the stickers. But there was. I just want to touch on the cosplay real quick. They had a cosplay contest, and there was a dude dressed like Zero.
Yeah, that dude.
He had microprocessors in his fingers to change his helmet.
No, it was in the sword.
Was it in the sword?
Yeah, it was on the sword.
Okay, but it changed the digital display on his helmet from like a 0 and all that. He won the prize. As soon as he won the prize, he changed it to a smiley face.
That was pretty cool. You could see it on the Twitch TV screen.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Borderlands 2 comes out on Tuesday. I finally got a chance to play it. It was fucking awesome. If you have the option, there's the PC version, the 360 version, PS3 version. If you're getting the PC version, make sure you have the new GeForce card that they were pimping all weekend and giving it away.
Actually, if you buy it, it comes with a copy of Borderlands 2 as well.
Yeah, I think it releases on Tuesday. The card. So yeah, I watched them play with those physics. That physics was crazy. But the Xbox version was awesome.
They were talking about the loot box toilet.
Yeah, you know how when you open the toilet in the first game, you open it and there's whatever in there? This one, there's a little splurt of water that comes out. If you use the phase lock ability, you can swirl the poop ball around.
Because it takes any kind of physical item, liquid or physical, and it just keeps it within Lilith's bubble. Not Lilith,
Maya.
It keeps it in a bubble, and even just like floating poop swirling around. It was kind of cool. And actually, they clarified this too. One of the questions was, how was this game built? And it was actually the PC version is the core game, and the ports are to the consoles.
Yeah.
So, best game that you want to get out of it is probably going to be on your PC, like always.
We're going to be playing on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Because my laptop is not going to run this well.
My laptop's going to cry seeing it.
Alright, but yeah, I think that's going to be it, right?
Yeah. There's a little bit of swag that I do want to give away.
Oh, yeah. I do have a PS3 golden key. I'm not showing you the code. I'm just saying golden key.
He has a PS3. I have the PC and PS3 golden key willing to give away. Leave us a comment anywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Carrier Pigeon.
You know what? Leave a comment on Twitter saying what you're most looking forward to with the game, and we'll do a random drawing and give out 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Or friend request us anywhere around and leave us a message. And, we'll pass it on to you.
Or if you buy a shirt, we'll give you one.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm Will, also known as Half-Ass Ninja.
I'm JD, also known as S3 Prototype.
And we'll see you next week.